Alright, and we're back. So I figured that out. So now if we stand here, this guy comes on. If we leave it, it goes off. Basically what you had to do was break both of these cables. Here, I can do a quick, hey you, get out of here. And then place this. Now take your toggle bus. Actually, we didn't want the inverted. We wanted the regular toggle bus. Place it like that so it's facing in the direction of the cable you want it to go. Pop that cable on top, put that on there, and now you have a toggleable system. So there we go. The next piece that we're going to need to get set up here is the vibration chambers. Unfortunately, I really dislike this system, but we got to do what we got to do. What is it? Maybe it's not that. Right here, crystal growth accelerator. We need a Fluix block, which is going to be 4 of them there crystals. And how many do I have? I have 1. So let's go ahead and do that. Was a redstone and another quartz, which I still have in my inventory. All right. Because if you don't get the crystal growth accelerator, if you're just using a regular pool of water, it takes an eternity. You don't want to have to do that. So we're gonna need 2 of that. We're gonna need some more of this, I think. No, we have enough. Let's not do that. So continuing. Okay, so we have 1. Now we can have multiples of these. And let's make up a second. But we're gonna need more. Okay. Well, let's charge up some quartz since we have that device. And charged. And you can pipe things in and out, so oh, that didn't go. Charged. And charged. There we go. So now we're just going to throw all of this in here. 4. Basically, we want to surround it, so we need 1, 4, 5 to make this fully upgraded. But I don't know that we're going to have the resources quite yet to do that. And let's pop that in there, that in there. Whoops. Wasn't fast enough. Mwah. Thank you. So we're going to need another block. Let's just see if we can make as many of these as possible. And now we're out of the quartz. This is going to chew through power, so we really want this one to be toggleable, or toggled. I guess it would be toggleable. I think if toggleable is even a word, I don't know. And of course all my AE cables are gone now, so we're going to need some of those. That's going to be all we're going to make for sure. And of course we're out of that again. I can't wait till I have some auto crafting. Thank you. Pop you in here. Now we need some cable. And I think I have some quartz fiber. There we go. So now we want to find a suitable location. And this is going to hit my pumpkin. Now obviously I'm going to have to move all of this between episodes, but for now this is good enough. Oh, well, that's all we can do. So if I take this block out, that block out, and that block out. Oh, does that need to connect to a top? A top or a bottom? I think I remember this needing to... Yeah, it actually has to connect to either the top or the bottom. Yeah, we're going to need more cable. Which means we need more of those darn crystals. Oi. I see where this episode's going. Oh. And let's open a slot for this. So we're probably going to want to run this over here. We're probably going to want another toggle going that way. Actually, no, we want this one hooked up to a lever. Let's pull that out. Yeah, like that. And that'll do. And now that I've dug up the area around here, I'll stand precariously. So each of these will make, what, 4 cables, 2 cables, 4 cables? I don't know. Let's make 4 more. We'll convert all of this into cable. There we go. I don't know why some of that takes longer than others. A wee bit annoying. So let's put that back. 4. I should just put this in here so that way I'm not trying to find it in there. Right here. Badonk. We actually only have 2 glass cables, but that should be enough. Alright, so let's pop this one up. Or at least I think that should be enough. Yes, it is. So these guys are going to more or less eat my power. So we're going to want to let's put one right here. How are we going to do this? First of all, we need a lever. And we're going to need another toggle bus. Which is redstone and a couple cables and a lever. Which we can make. But that means we need another lever. Like so. Alrighty. Now then, let's see. Well, if we had it come up here and then go back down, we could cut the power there. But what if we did this and that? So those should be offline. Now if we put a spot of dirt here, is that going to be right? Yes, okay. Good enough. So those guys, online, okay. So that should be able to make us our crystals. We need to move that bucket of water. Right there. Now we should be able to grow crystals. So with this all working, what's our next step? We actually need to get this stuff set up in a place. So maybe let's select our, maybe this diamond one. That would be big enough to hold an ME controller. So maybe we use this one. Is that upgraded? Yeah. Come here, you. Now then, I have a few conduits, so I'm probably going to have to steal some of that. Well, now that I got all this hooked up, I hate to destroy things, but we need to pop this stuff. Let's just go ahead and do this if we're going to. So this will output me power on the top. So if I put this here and then put a piece of cable. Come on now. Click correctly. So now we should be able to take power from the top to fuel this guy, but that's going to be actually a lot of cable to run down from the top. So let's not do that. Let's put this like this. That way we can start at the bottom. Will that pick up? No, of course not. Alright, so we got all of this. What I'm thinking is we should be able to snap a terminal onto here then once we get this done with this stuff safely inside and be able to access it. So we've got power running through here. We might be able to set the energy acceptor directly on here. And then, without any AE cables, somehow magically making this work. Alright, well, we're going back outside, I guess. Okay, so... if I pop this inside, I need to be able to toggle redstone. I don't know if this thing accepts redstone from the outside. It's got power. Let me... well, let's not do that one. Let's make another lever. It would be really nice if I could just toggle it off and on through the machine. I don't think there is. That's kind of annoying. Is there a way we can figure this out? What if I had a piece of redstone? And some building blocks, which I have. Let's turn this on and go inside. Now that was which one? Was it this one? No, it doesn't look like it does. This is the west side. That would be the west side. So yeah, this won't accept power. So there's really no way for me to turn the system off from the outside. So I'm going to need to So I'd really like to have this outside, but I want to be able to turn off this that's in there. How can I, do we have some sort of wireless? I don't know that it would work across dimension. We have these. This is gonna take a bunch of stuff. Ooh, yeah. And we need 2 of these, don't we? 1 for each. Let me think about this, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So yeah, I got this cleaned up a bit. I don't know what I want to do here. I sunk our power gen down a level here and then ran some power so I can bring my machines and set them up over here. moved the growth accelerators over here and built the extra ones we needed. Moved my terminal over here, connected to a pressure plate, and now we can access everything. And some fences so that I'm on it. That way I can just run in here and access it. And then back here we have our AE system. Right now we just got the one drive here. So what I did was covered this up. That's the power going out that way, and then I used these obsidian, it's chisel obsidian oak wood crate thing, and I did not put an access panel here, so we'll just have to chuck through here. And then I went ahead, I did make up the wireless receivers because it's really the only way we can get the redstone in here. I was having trouble testing this, so I made an energy cell just to make sure it was draining. This toggle bus was working correctly, and then ran some cable around to each of the ports. So basically everything except for the bottom will output AE. So I don't know, when we get the controller together, each of these sides might be a different channel, so that way we have a single block that has what, 5 channels, which will be nice. And top also, it runs around to the top there. So this works really well. It turns on and off. I had to not run the crystal growth accelerators off of this one, because if it was off and we weren't standing on that plate, then I couldn't just flip on the crystal growth accelerators. So I had to make up another energy cell, or another energy acceptor for that piece. So yeah, this one's toggleable. There we go, online. Turn that back off. So I think we're set up here. We've got all this. I need to move all this inventory in here and get this all set up. And I probably should have checked the time before I came back. I don't know if there's anything I want to continue on with this particular episode. There's probably more AE stuff we're going to want to do, but I think what we want to do next episode is go ahead and hit another exploration point. Unearthed in the darkness, this bouncy castle, I guess, or whatever. And I should probably take care of some of these other guys. This is going to give me these travelers things. Interesting. Yeah, so I think we're going to want to go ahead and continue exploration here. Now, there is one thing I'd like to try and make. Again, I don't think we have time for that, but if we take a look at here, we've got the electrical steel jetpack. Now that we have power coming in, this might be the thing to make. The problem is you have to make a conductive iron jetpack first. This requires a lot of conductors. So there's 2 each here. Each of these take 1, so there's 1, 2, 4, and you need 2 of these, so you need 8 for just those. You need 9 capacitors, but then you also have to make 9 more for all of this stuff. So I guess it's not too difficult. We probably could do that actually, but I'd hate to run too far over. So unfortunately, let me go ahead and check the time, and I'll be right back. Yep, we're over time, so I will not be doing that this episode. We will do that next episode. So I'm going to probably clean up, get things into my AE system. Figure out what I want to do here. I might just want to knock this down another level and run a little bit, then put a carpenter's trapdoor here, and then get this all facaded up to look like grass, and then it'll basically blend in. So that might be something I'll do between episodes as well. And then we'll make the jetpack and go do some exploring next episode. So go ahead, leave a like or subscribe, and have a good one, guys.